channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do videos on bags, fashion, parenting, and cooking. So today I'm going to do a video on a review of a handbag from Polene. So here I have the box. So it's their Numero Huit bag, or number 8 bag. And it comes in, their typical packaging. So it came in obviously a cardboard box, and then this box for their bags. And all their boxes are quite substantial, and they all come in this kind of nice pearlescent pearlescent white with the name of the bag on the box. It looks like a mess in there, but it comes with the tissue paper. It was stuffed. It comes in their dust bag. And everyone raves about these dust bags. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the unboxing part of it. For those of you who are more interested in the unboxing piece, I did do a unboxing on my Numero Set mini bag, and it's pretty much the same idea. And all their bags come with the tissue paper, and it comes with a little card as well. Right here. So the card is not necessarily like a picture of the bag that you purchase. It could be any of their bags. So in this case, it's the Numero Set one. I just wanted to show you. It came like that. And I have been really enjoying this bag. I've been using it quite a bit. I kind of have this little stool by my bed where I keep all the bags I always had in my rotation, and this has been kind of staying out. So this is the Numero Huit. This is the larger size, or the regular size, and this is in the taupe color. I believe it's called taupe, but it's a grayish color. And yeah, like I said, I've been absolutely loving this. It is the perfect size. Love it for, just going out and about. It's not exactly my grab and go bag, but I definitely do use it for that. So yeah, even for running errands. I love that it has this little top handle here. I typically use a top handle option, but I do like being able to convert it into a crossbody bag, or even like a shoulder bag. So it has been great for that. So like I said, this is going to be a review, so it's not so much an unboxing. And I've been using this bag for a couple months now. I actually received this bag right before my daughter was born, and my daughter is 5 months going on 6 months. And like I said, this has constantly been in my handbag rotation. So I feel like at this point I can give, my opinions about the bag. So it is pretty easy to use. For those who are not familiar with the bag, it is your typical bucket bag. So it has this kind of drawstring closure here, and just kind of like this. Typically I leave it somewhat loose like this when I'm using it, so I don't have to like tighten it each time. I just kind of like stretch it out a little bit and grab whatever I need. So that has been quite handy. The bag itself is just a ginormous hole. I'm just gonna take the stuff out. It's just a ginormous hole, and at the bottom there, that is where it says Polene made in Spain. I don't know if it'll show it. It's just at the base of the bag. That's where it says it. There's no pockets or anything like that. And this bag is, like you'll see it all over Instagram. It has these beautiful kind of like pleats on it, and it just has this really feminine quality to it as a bucket bag, which makes it different from all the other bucket bags that I've seen out there. So these are actually individual pieces of leather. So there are 8 of them, I guess. And what some people have criticized them for is on the back here. So 8 individual pieces of leather, and on the back, this is where it's sewn together. So this line right here, but you would think they just sewn this piece and this piece together, but actually if you look at the inside, they added another piece of leather, just like half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick, right here. And that little piece of leather is actually what you see here. So there's 1 piece of leather, 2 piece, 3 piece, 2 and 3. So some people criticize them, like, why? What's the point of that? Like, why didn't you just sew these 2 pieces together like you did for the other pleats? What's with this? It's not as noticeable on my bag because of the color, but I know a lot of people who, if you buy the camel, I think that's what it's called, the camel color, like the kind of brownish tan color, the stitching is white, and so it's really noticeable that there's this like white stitching coming down here. Some people don't like it. They think it's not clean, like it's so random. It's on the back of the bag, so this is where the pull is, and then there's this white stitching right here. So some people don't like it, but because I got it in the taupe color, it's actually not that noticeable. I mean, you know, because there's kind of poofy, the pleats, like you don't really see it, and the stitching doesn't really stand out because it's the same color as the leather. So it doesn't really bother me personally, like, yeah. Some people care. So there's that, and the bag does have 4 feet on the bottom. It's pretty good, I guess, if you're going to place your bag down on surfaces. I don't typically do that, to be honest, so it's great that it has feet, but I'm also okay if it doesn't. It just adds a nice touch, I feel like. And over here, this shoulder strap is not detachable. So that is another thing that some people criticize, that it's not detachable. So, you know, when you want to hold it as a handbag, you have the strap dangling. I don't mind it so much. The only thing is over here, how it bends. Over time, you may start to see some wear, just because, you know, the leather is constantly bent like that. So far, I haven't noticed any wear or tear on it. Even the glazing is still in really good condition, even though it's been like, you know, 5-6 months and it's constantly like this. Even when I put it back in its box, which is pretty much never, I don't do anything with the strap. I just leave it like hanging like so. So yeah, I haven't noticed any issues with that. And in case people are wondering, this piece over here is actually part of the handle. So you see this flap here and this flap here, it's actually part of the handle itself. And where it's tied is actually, or where it's sewn on to your bag, that's actually the strap. So there's no way to really remove this knot. Yeah, it's for decorative purposes. I do think it adds a nice touch to it though. I think it looks really cute with the 2 knots there. It's a little different. The handle is really good to use. I usually have it on the crook of my arm like so. And it's been pretty comfortable. I haven't jam-packed my bag either, so I haven't had issues of a, you know, super heavy bag. All right, so I'm just going to show you what you can put in it. Like I said, because the leather that I chose is in this taupe color, I haven't really noticed any like markings on the inside of the bag. The inside is suede, which is another reason I like this bag so much. So it's really nice, but yeah, no markings or anything like that, and no scratches. I don't even put my bag down, like I said earlier. So yeah, not even, no scratches on the feet either. So with this bag, I'm just going to show you the larger items first, because obviously small items will fit. And I guess with a bucket bag, like any other bucket bag, there are no compartments. It's a ginormous hole. So you do have to think about what you want to put in it. You might want to use little pouches. Otherwise things are going to just fly around in there and it might be a little bit hard to find your items. So I mean, I do that. I throw my lippies in there and it's fine. I just fish around for them. It doesn't bother me that much. So here I just have my Sarah wallet, and there it goes. You don't see it poking out. It does kind of sit pretty high. Let's see if you would be able to close it. So you can't fully close it. You'll see, because the Sarah wallet is so tall, it kind of sits right where the strap is, and you can't completely close the bag. So there's that issue. So for those who use continental size wallets, just something to be mindful of. Well, good thing though is since it's sitting right there in the opening, it's easy for you to take out. Let's see what else. So here I have an umbrella. I think this is pretty standard size umbrella, not like the really dinky ones. Standard size umbrella. So there you go. The umbrella will stick out. All right, so if you have a shorter umbrella, it'll work. If this doesn't really bother you, then yeah, you can definitely take your umbrella out. It just sticks out a little bit. Even if it sticks out a bit, I can still put my arm through it. So if you don't mind it sticking out, you can, yeah, definitely carry it around like that. So if I take those two items out, everything else obviously fits. So I'll just do it for the purposes of showing you, but I kind of feel silly because after showing the larger items, like I said, everything else will fit. It is a tapered shape, so just be mindful of that. So like an iPad would not fit because unless you keep it like open. So yeah, that's totally up to you, but if you try to close your bag, it's not going to fit. So like hand sanitizer, eyeglasses, and this is what I typically carry in here. Some wipes and my daughter's mask. Obviously my mask would also fit. Tissue, my key clay, 6-ring key holder. I'm using a card holder for my wallets right now, so that would fit. What else do I have? Obviously like lippies and things like that would fit. Yay! So obviously I would be able to close this. And one of those like swell type water bottles, how it's kind of like more tapered at the top, those will also fit. Those will also go, I don't have mine here, but those will also work, and it works really well with the shape of the bag. It's just like any other bucket bag. So yeah, so you can completely close it. Oh, I guess I can close it some more. So when you fully close a bag, it's like so. It's like so. It's really pretty to see, you know, it's like a little flower. Like I said, I don't typically do that just because, you know, then I would have to open it to get things in and out. This little pull is actually quite snug, which is good for safety purposes, but not so good in terms of access. So you're, you know, just like pulling it and trying to, usually here, you need 2 hands, so you can't do this with 1 hand. But yes, like I said, for safety purposes, it's great. So I usually just kind of keep it right in the middle so I can just open and grab things. And I still feel that it's pretty safe because if I have it on my arm like a top handle, I feel like no one can really come in and grab things without me knowing. Even if I have it crossbody, I might tighten it a little bit more. And I feel like it's a pretty safe bag. So even like this, I feel like people can't go in without me knowing. So that part is good. And maybe with more use, this may get a little looser with like when the leather softens up more, but it's been 5-6 months and it's still quite secure. The other thing that people have criticized this bag for is this handle and how it kind of gets in the way when they try to access their items. This is one reason why I got the larger bag, because with the smaller one, I believe the handle drop is even smaller. And yeah, people really struggled with that, well, at least from the reviews that I've seen. So yeah, so I got the larger one, and I definitely don't regret it. I love the size. It holds everything that I need. And like I said, even with my hand in it, when I leave it partially loose, like so, I just, you know, go like this, stretch it out, and grab my stuff. So yeah, no biggie there. The only thing is if you have loose items, then yeah, you're gonna have to like dig around for it, but that's not the brand or design's fault. That's just the bucket bag issue, I feel like. So yeah, so use little pouches if you're gonna do that. I guess the other thing I can show you is with everything that I just put in here, I'm just gonna grab a random book just to see if it fits, you know, in case there are people who like to bring books with them. And I have one right here, so why not? So just have to fix the things down there because they're in the way. But yeah, it fits. So now the book is in there. That was just like, I guess, average size book, novel. Yeah, if you want to bring something to read. Ta-da! You can't close it all the way, obviously, depending on the size of your book too. But it doesn't bother me. So yeah. So far I love this bag. It's actually one of my most used Polene bags. Partially because of the color and the size. Like I can put all my essentials in there and then some. And the color just goes so well with everything. Like I didn't really realize that I was missing a gray bag for my collection until I got this bag. I was like, wow, I actually use gray bags quite frequently. But yeah, for summer, I think it's great. For winter, it works really well as, you know, with most neutral colored clothing. So yeah, and I will enter some modeling shots here. So for those of you who are interested in the bag, definitely check it out. The mini is also super, super cute, and I do have it on my wish list, which is bad. But I think size-wise, I may prefer this larger size for my own purposes, just because being a mother of 2 younger children, I may need to carry some stuff for them as well, and so it's better for that. But the mini size is really cute and dainty, and I love how it looks with like summer dresses and things like that. May not be as great in the winter when you have thicker clothing and, you know, just chunkier things. So, loving the what is this, regular size Numero Huit bag. Right. And for those who are new to my channel, like I mentioned, I do have a video on the Polene Numero set bag, and in that video I do mention my experience purchasing a bag from the brand, in terms of, like, you know, shipping costs, duties, and what else? Oh, and if there are any codes or anything like that. So far I haven't found any codes for Polene, although I've noticed when you cash out, there is an area to put in a code, so I'm not really sure if those codes are only given to certain people or whatnot. But yeah, so far the experience has been really good. They do have, I believe, one sale once a year, and that's towards the end of the year, where they have free shipping. So, you know, if you are considering to buy multiple Polene bags or even just one, definitely make use of that time when they have those sales. The other thing I just wanted to mention is with Polene bags, the reason that, you know, I have been purchasing from them, bags are very minimalistic. They go with a lot of different clothing. Like I said, the Numero Huit has been constantly in my rotation, right? It's quite, you know, low key, but the quality is there, right? You know, the leather is really nice. The stitching, the craftsmanship, they're all handmade. So, you know, you get that experience. You have like the really nice dust bag, which is, to be honest, better quality than like Louis Vuitton, Chanel dust bags. Like, it's not a deal breaker if you have a bad quality dust bag, but it's just like, wow, like, you know, this bag isn't that expensive in comparison to some other brands, but you get this and you get the box and everything. And sometimes, you know, like some bags you purchase might not even come with those things for like higher end bags. So, you know, the whole experience has been very great, and, you know, the wear and tear wise, it's been really good. I taken this out in the rain before? I'm trying to think. It is a little, like, I haven't taken it like pouring rain, but it is water resistant from what I have seen. Like, I haven't had to water treat it. I haven't noticed any stains on it. So yeah, like, so far so good.